seriously going to disable everybody. All right, let's get to the business here. Where is my slideshow? Okay. So welcome everybody. This is the stream about the Trading Champs Telegram channel that we just started. It's me and Najim who are starting it. Welcome on board. And this is your chance. After this little presentation, you can ask us questions and then we are going to take it from there. And I'm going to kill some people. You watch. And this is Najim. This is Najim for you. And you all know, Najim, say hello. Where are you? He's gone.
He's gone.
He's gone. Najim said, sorry, I don't.
He left you alone.
I'm running the show all by myself. Najim, come back. Okay. Okay, so this is his gym picture, which I just put on deliberately to just tease him. He has a very good body that he wants to show up sometimes on Instagram. That's me.
Oh, so that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna use his body to get subscribers.
Yes, that's how she got 6 people in here.
Attract more girls on. Yeah, Maria, isn't he hot? Check him out again.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was muted. I was muted. She made this picture, guys. So it's her, not me. I didn't do that.
No, Jimmy, you're gonna get some.
How did I?
In your DMs now, bro.
AJ, how did I get the picture? I got the picture from Instagram. He posted on Instagram.
Yeah, but still, not everybody has his Instagram.
Already, no doubt.
Now he's gonna get girls starting his DMs now.
Ooh, alrighty. So what we'll be covering in this session, we are going to be covering a little bit of risk management that I want you to apply. Those who are new family members, they are going to apply some risk management before they take the trade. And then we are going to show you what to expect in the Telegram. And then which pairs do we usually analyze and how do we present the analysis? Which sessions do we cover and where to secure pips and leave partials, our stop loss, and then live sessions. Easiest way to reach us. Yeah, so let's get started. So number one comes the risk management. So I made sure that I put it before everything else. And the reason for that was I want to make sure, not because I am calling out a trade, you just go with full leverage. No, that's not happening. You have to make sure that you manage your risk, because even if it is like a chance, 50%, 60%, 70, 80% chance that I can be wrong, and it can be that one trade when I can go wrong. So please, I mainly trade gold, which is absolutely volatile, and it is very, very important that we manage risk. So manage your risk, and don't expect anybody to have 100% analysis in this market today. We did not know gold is going to shoot up like that, and it is where it is right now. You can all see that. Yeah, luckily we were in buys from bottom and we caught more than 300 pips. That's another thing. Now I want you to, all those who are joining us, please set up your leverage not more than 1 to 100, and then you trade, so that you are not risking at one time. Even if something happens, it goes down, there's news or anything, your account will not be blown away. So you manage your leverage very well. Don't risk more than 1 to 2% of your account per trade, please. And then you will constantly get updates from us regarding what we are seeing, me and Najim, on the Telegram group. So we will constantly update you on there. Next, we are going to discuss a little bit about what to expect in this Telegram channel. So first question I thought that you would all want to know was that what pairs are we going to look at? So we are going to be looking at gold against USD and then pound JPY, the two most famous ones. But during our live sessions that we're going to have here and there, we can, on your demand, you can just come on and ask on Zoom that please analyze this pair for us. So we can look into that pair. We have Najim on here and he's very expert. He has the eyes, so he can tell you. And we can look into that and analyze different pairs on live sessions for you. Then we get how do we present the analysis. So while presenting the analysis that we are going to post on our Telegram, I will take you a little bit away from here. and show you the analysis. So the updates, for example, these were the GJ buys that Najim took, and it's mentioned here that he has secured 171 pips altogether for this one for the runners. And then I was talking about how we got the sells and how we by then it was only 200 pips, which is now 300 pips. So we got into buys. I was identifying the zones and presenting the analysis to you. It is going to get better and better from here. It's my first day, so I was trying to warm up. And for the first entry that I wanted to see the reaction at this level with this moving average and also this zone that we had. It was an important level, and we got the reaction. It went back, tested the breakup structure, I think, right here, and then went back up all the way. So yeah, we can look into that later, and we can analyze the charts more and more. And not only that, I was updating everybody about the news here, that we are going to have the red folder, the news, and in 25 minutes there will be news, and then you'll get constant updates. That be careful, secure your positions before big news or any volatility time that is going to come up, and then some other updates and trades. And we are not going to be constantly posting all the time something, but only when there is going to be a good setup. That's when you will see us actually posting something on there, and then you will be able to get the updates about that trades as well. Are we in? Are we closing it? And in a little bit, Najim is going to tell you more about those trades and how he is going to be posting on the Telegram. I will just finish a little bit here. So I've talked about which sessions we are going to be covering. So we will cover.
Alicia, can you mute yourself, please?
Okay, mute.
Taji, you need to mute her or him.
Yeah, just did. Thank you. So we are going to be looking at the sessions that we are going to be working on, and those will be the volume time sessions. So I do not believe in just sitting in front of the charts all the time. I just come on different sessions and look at the peak hours when I expect a setup. Like we expected a good setup this 9 o'clock, yesterday 9 o'clock at 9 p.m. NY time or EST time. And it's usually it's the volume time that I'm very fond of, and I usually catch some pips there. And Najim is on at that time as well. He can be active and look at setups and give you some guidance. If I'm going to be going live during Asian, I'm definitely going to throw the Zoom link and get you on. Usually at that time, I partner with Mitch, and me and Mitch are taking some trades, and he is going on his live session on his YouTube as well at times. So I'm going to come down to everybody later on. So, and then comes London. London is Luke's session. He's on, live trades are on, and we look into that, but we will be having a trade analysis done during that time as well. If there is a setup, you will be able to find it on our Telegram channel. And then we are going to do the management, trade management as well, along with the trade entries that we're looking at. So basically, it's like if I'm taking a trade, I'll post it there. If I'm not in a trade, I'll let you know I'm not in a trade. If I'm busy, I'm away, definitely you won't be getting anything from me at that time. And then we have our New York session. That's when the actual moves come on. I try my best not to miss it. My friends and family are pretty upset about it, but because this is my evening time here. So I have early dinner, I get things done, sorted out in front of the charts at that time. And I love chatting with my friends at that time. So you can be part of our family now. Where to secure pips. Now, this is so important. So like what happened today, it doesn't happen each day. It's not that you're going to have 300 pips move and then 200 pips move and then again 200 pips move, like 700-800 pips. No, it doesn't happen each day. You have to secure first what you have. Either there are two ways of securing. Either you're trailing your stop loss, or you secure the partials and take the risk off the table, and then your stop loss at BE and let the partials run. Make sure you do that. Otherwise, your trade is going to keep going like 50, 60, 70, or even 30, 20 pips in profit, and it's going to come back and you'll be like, oh, it did not hit my TP, so I did not secure anything. That's silliness, and that's very immature. Never do that. Who was that?
Yeah,
People,
guys.
I request you to please mute yourself.
Just mute everyone. Just mute everyone that's not talking.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, so I've muted everybody, and I'm gonna find Najim and unmute Najim. Okay, so that's what it is going to be like, and you have to make sure that you secure your pips and you secure your partials and have something in your pocket. Initial days, I've done lots of mistakes like that, and I can tell with experience that you feel like really a silly person when you do that. Don't let it go all the way in profit and come back to your stop loss and you get nothing out of it. No, you secure a runaway. Secure a runaway, especially with gold. It's really, really a nasty business. And then, oh yeah, you see this guy, this guy is making sure that you cut your losses. Don't forget to set the stop loss. You have already done enough damage. So you got to stop it, and you got to make sure that you put the stop loss for your trades, and then you know that it's not going to give you the loss which you have calculated already, and you are risking whatever you want to risk, not more than that. Not more than that. Be very, very careful of that part, because we are not going to here have blown accounts. We are going to continue making money and grow the accounts. Easiest way to reach us is the Instagram, and then you can just carry on messaging us if you want anything. You want to subscribe, you want to deal with us, you want to ask us questions, and I am shortly going to take everybody's questions here. First, I'm going to pass it on to Najim, that he wants to cover a few things with you all. We're going to cover that quickly, and he wants to speak to you how he will be posting the analysis. He's very good at it, and then you can all have Zoom sessions live with him. So, and when I join him sometimes during Asian, and he is nice enough that for this Telegram group, he is happy to change his schedule and wake up in the New York session and take you all live whenever necessary. And we are going to trade together. I've been requesting him to do this. He never did this, but now with you all, he said, I'm going to do it for everybody now. So there he is. So let's get Najim on board. And then we are going to talk to AJ and Luke and Mitch and Ray and Sami and everybody else. Yeah, Najim, over to you.
Any question, guys?
It is what it is.
Should we go to?
Come on, guys.
Should we go to the charts?
Yeah. I'll make you the host. Do you want to share the screen, Najim?
Yes.
Okay.
I think you said it all, Sasha. Awesome.
Really?
I think you muted all.
Make host.
Oh, you're back up. Right.
All right, Najim, all to you.
Let me see. I think I'm not host yet. You made Ignore host. Ignos.
Ignis.
Did I, Ignis? You're the host now. Can you make Najim?
Thanks, Sasha. Now I'm not gonna let it go now.
That's it. Speak. Talk to us. That's what I want.
You know, I sell cars, I sell pool tables, I sell houses, and this is what I've got. Who's interested?
I am. What do you want to have? Want to make a deal?
Yeah, let's make deals right now. I've got 5 minutes left on the. I've got the mic.
I buy houses. Where are we selling houses at? I buy them. I'll buy them.
Yeah. We'll do that later on. We'll talk about it later.
No worries.
Right.
Thanks, Ignis.
That was my 5 minutes. Thank you for the mic, Sasha. Thanks.
I'm in gold. I'm nearly 20 pips up.
It's shredded too. Come on.
Can I ask a question? You ask if I can ask a question.
Yeah.
The setups of the charts, like the levels you're watching, etc., are you going to post those charts, or in these meetings we can kind of have an explanation why is it an order block, is it not, is it, that type of, just a small, sweet, short explanation of, this is the level and this is why we have this level. It's a daily, it's a 4 hour,
so if you give me my host back, I will explain that.
How do I do that?
Just click on him, go to participants, click on him, and then you can see make host.
Najim, you could
I
just
just-
take the host back too. If you click in and
Yeah,
it'll say
click on the play
take
now.
over host.
Make host.
I
I'm
just-
making
25,
Najim
50.
a host.
That's nice.
All right.
Mid.
Najim, you
Yeah.
host.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, I really got the mic. When I have it, I have it. I have to choose when I want to give it away.
So I had this trade called 2 days ago and already called a re-entry here. So let's go back and do it again. So when I come to the charts, I go to the high time frame, which is also monthly. See if there's any key level at the with the price is at right now. So as you can see, we have let me do this. What is that? One moment. This keeps up here. So as you can see, we have that key level here, which is a monthly right there, right? Then I go also to the 3-month, which is the price at right now. So I'm going to focus on this one because that's where the price broken. Go to monthly, go to weekly again. I'm going to explain about those prices we took earlier. Now I see another weekly right here, right? This one a little bit smaller. You guys hear me good, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
So we have that 2 strong zones here and the price broke is above. So when I go to daily, we have that previous daily 3 days ago, which closed above that zone, right? It's a key level. We are above, as you can see here. Once we came above that zone here, we keep pushing up. So same scenario here. We got that daily closed back above, came back, retested that zone. Go to lower time frame now to look for the entries. And yeah, usually price when it comes back to that zone, and also it's the have the moving average comes to retest it, and that's where they got in for buys right here. Yeah, and the reentry, I had to look to the left and see where the price is breaking again. So I see that we have you go to weekly, go all the way to the left here. I see that we have support on the weekly right in here. Let me zoom out so you can guys see it clear. So these zones are very, very important zones, right? So this is the support on the weekly here. And then we go down to the lower time frame and see what's closing above that zone, right? We have that now 4 hour closing above. Go to daily. So the reentry that I got was price closing above this daily right in here, which is this resistance here. And that's where I got into buys again once he came back to that entry right here. I got buys here too also. And yeah, that's all. Do you have any other questions?
No, I'm following you.
So yeah, I usually look at the high time frame and see if price like is it breaking that high time frame? Is it closing? What's closing above? Is it the 4 hour? Is it the daily? Right. And then from there, look for the interest in lower time frame.
Quick question is, if you say you're looking at, I mean, I assume I'm doing the same thing, looking at the higher time frames. Like you went through the monthly and then the weekly and the daily, but on the monthly, you're looking for. I couldn't follow you so well there, but you're basically looking for just levels, right? Where equal tops, equal wigs type of things on the weeklies and the monthly, and then when you drill down, to the 4 hour and the daily. That's where you really match them up and see.
Yeah.
Okay.
The reentry was here yesterday. As you can see that we have, I think it was also 4 hour, or let me see, 3 hour here. So basically we had that closing above, then we took buys somewhere around here, and then you start pushing up from there. Let's go to gold. I have an example in gold too. So gold, we have that weekly resistance right here, right? We go to 4 hour. We had that 4 hour closing back above. And usually price comes back once we close above, it comes back to the lower time frame, which was like 2 hour, 1 hour, right? To that 8 moving average again, and push all the way up here. And we keep closing above. This was an entry that I missed yesterday called live, but I didn't got in, right? This was after this 4 hour close. This one here closed above that weekly, and it came back down again to that weekly zone, which is also the 8 moving average at that zone. See, this one was an entry here, but it didn't got in and pushed straight up. As for whatever you comfortable with, but it is scale and what you are comfortable.
Guys, you can unmute yourself and you can start asking questions if you want to. Are we waiting for 1800? Well, I'm not going to be trading and touching.
So
Sorry.
that's how that's my analysis. Like I look at the higher time frame to see where the price is closing, right?
Can you show us the moving average settings? Yes, Arman, you are in the Telegram group, so you are going to get some constant sessions, but this is for everybody. So let everybody get to ask the Telegram questions, and then when you come on our private Zooms that we are going to have on regular basis, only for our exclusive members, those who have the access to our VIP channel, where we are going to be posting these amazing trades. You are going to ask and get all these settings, the moving averages, what I look at, how I look at which zones and how to draw the zones, how to catch these pips. So all these tactics and techniques, you will be able to get hold of them very easily.
Sasha, and that is for the subscribed people that pay the monthly fees or what, et cetera, correct?
Those are for the for our special VIP members, those who have joined us, and they are part of the paid private Telegram group. Yeah.
Okay, good. I normally don't get called VIP, so I just want to make sure it's the ones that pay, and that I do. So
they are our VIP family members. What time will AJ be on? AJ will be our guest, and I am proudly saying that I am his student, and that's what we're going to be talking about in a little bit. He can be our guest here and there, and you'll see him. We are family. I just hop on here. He's here. And Mitch, to everyone, whatever you're comfortable with. Okay, thank you for answering, Mitch, for our behalf. Any other questions? All right, guys. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
If there's any other question, just throw it to us. Otherwise, we are moving on to
Sasha,
back to Nazmi.
People are asking in the chat box, is how much gonna be per month?
You can just directly DM me, and I'm gonna send you the message. DM me and subscribe us on Instagram and follow us, and then I will answer you the method and how to get on board. Yeah.
There you go, guys.
That link Can I link? Thank you, Momo. Can I link my account to yours? No, this is not an account copying service. This is not even called a signal service. This is called analysis, and you have to learn how to do the analysis. Yeah, can you just mute the people, please?
It's
Najan?
more mentorship, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
For this, but you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn a lot by the constant Zoom and live sessions, by asking us questions, and by trading with us and trading our setups. So eventually, definitely, you have to hang in there to grasp it all, and then to keep practicing it. So yeah, it depends on the level that you're all at. If you are, how long you've been trading and how good you are at it, and what pairs you're actually looking at. So if you constantly and continuously hang in there and hang it with us, then you will be able to definitely do the same like we are doing, because we learn from people and then they learn. So it's like passing on to new members and helping them out and getting them on board. That's all what we've been doing here. So is there any other question, guys? Any discount on a pilot? You just message me, Kiran, and then we'll look into that, whatever your batch is like. So, and there are 20 messages. Can you trade my account? Sami. Yeah, I'll be able to trade your account. No worries. Oh God. Is it okay to trade with 100% of my life savings? All right, guys. Because my people cannot shut up for longer than this, I will let them come on board and say a few words. Sasha, so every open position, we open too. Yeah, if you find the setup right, Fernando, these are the setups that we take. So I do not guarantee 100% of them will be correct, but most of them will be correct. So the chances are that you're going to be compounding and having profits more than the losses, because if I am going to have a trade which is going towards being hopefully not to be but a losing trade, then I'm going to manage. I'm going to manage it quick, and I'm going to update it straight away, because your account will be like my account. I'm already feeling a lot of pressure. So I'm going to be more thoughtful about these. Full margin every trade, Sami. Yeah, see, these guys cannot stay quiet. 100 lots and 100 account. So Najim, is that okay if we get these people, our gang on?
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. So Najim, you're sharing the screen. Can you just first, I will tell you about AJ. So I have been mentored by AJ, and I've been mentored by Raja. First, I was a student. A little bit about me and Najim. We were both Raja's student, and we learned from him a lot. Like, we learned about the risk management and a lot about disciplining ourselves and risking less, and how to manage the trade as well. So I have myself, so I call myself I've grasped from everybody. So whatever the mix and the points and the qualities I grasped from each mentor of mine, I'm gonna give them full credit to that, and I'm gonna pass it on to you guys. So you will get a combo and the strengthened point from each of them. And I love these, and you can obviously approach them whenever you want to. And then I learned from AJ, and then I've been his student for some time, and I learned order blocks from him, and I learned how to how to buy low and sell high, not buying at the high and not selling at the low. So that's the magic which changed my trading, and I'm happy to incorporate it all in you guys now. So you be ready for that. So you will be, I'll copy him and I'll scream my head off saying, stop being silly, don't do this. Yeah. And then so AJ has his Instagram, and it's Dr. AJ FX, Dr. AJ.
You want me to host you so you can show them?
Okay, we'll do that. Thank you. I'll be sharing the screen, and I'm getting on board with my people on here. So we're done with the presentation. This can go back, and we are here. Alrighty, guys. So I'm going to be sharing the screen here. And AJ, are you on?
God,
Yeah,
what?
Hey,
Look at this freshman's accountant. Scroll down.
So scroll down.
Yeah, go further.
The rocket.
Rocket ship.
Luke, Dash, let AJ talk. Where's AJ?
I'm right here.
Okay, AJ.
What am I supposed to say? Nah, so
My name is
Sasha.
30 years old.
Sasha's been with me for a while, and if it wasn't for Sasha, like I probably wouldn't have done any of the mentorships or anything like that. She's the one that kind of pushed me to do it. But Sasha's literally been the most disciplined and the most pain in the ass person that I've ever had to deal with. But she's really I say it all the time, but it's okay. No, like she was a pain in my butt when she first started. She was asking me a lot of questions. She's probably one of the most dedicated people that I've ever seen, right, when it comes to trading. She really wanted to learn all this stuff, and I can actually say like she will surpass a lot of people when it comes to trading, because like she's incorporated everything that she's learned. So she's incorporated what I've taught her. She's incorporated what Raja has taught her. She's incorporated what Sammy, Ray, what everybody has taught her. She's kind of made her own little thing and her own little strategy that has been working amazingly for her. So, kudos to her for that. I'm really proud of her. And you guys will definitely learn a lot when it comes to, trading with her. And yeah, she's like, yeah, you guys shouldn't even hesitate to sign up with her at all.
Thank you so much, AJ. And so is the case with Najim, because he is again.
And Najim too. Sorry, I forgot about Najim. My bad, Najim.
Yeah.
Or Najim as well. Najim with the moving averages. Everybody has their own thing. Like I personally don't use moving averages, but whatever works, right? And it's been working great for Sasha. And you guys see her trades that she posts every day, right? She posts her trades and her results every single day on her Instagram. So by all means, you guys want to be able to do what she does, definitely sign up.
Thanks a lot. Thank you, AJ. Can we get on board Luke, because he cannot sit still? Come on, Luke, tell me. So this is our friend Luke, and he's the guy, and he's the most excited of catching the sells for gold right now.
I got 25.
I wouldn't sell right now, bro, just because we have a breaker that we broke out of. So we have a 30-minute breaker on gold right now.
I'm already out. I got like
good.
Good.
Okay, so those were in sell. Here's your warning. Alrighty, let's get on board with Luke. So you all watch Luke Trades London on YouTube. So he's the guy, and he is a very good friend of mine and Najim's, also a market fluid student initially, and he has
I'm a really bad trader, and no, it's just I do live streams and we've got everyone around there, even Sasha in there every single day, most of the time, just listening and being in the chats at the same time. And it's also it's always, as AJ said, when she lets people know when she's in positions, you see crazy results every day, over 100 pips constantly, small losses, big wins, and it's amazing because I heard that she's only been trading for couple months now, and she pretty much did more than me in the entire time, in the time that I've been trading. So, big up to her.
Yeah, but you have to also have to
Thank
keep in mind, like she put in the time, right? She put in the time and she put in the effort, right? And not a lot of people have that dedication, right? And that's what everybody needs to be able to do, is to put in the time, put in the effort, and ask questions. And don't be shy to ask questions, right? A lot of people join groups and join these things or whatever, and they don't really take advantage of what's in front of them, right? And they don't ask questions. Whereas Sasha, she asked questions, and like literally she was like, she wanted to know everything about everything, right? And now she knows everything about everything.
Yeah, and that helps. That really helps. And if people like, even how AJ is saying, so that he answered my question. So even if he's busy, he's there, he's here, he remembers that he has to answer me and come back to me. I don't know why even right now you guys are not asking questions, because if I would be one of this group people trying to join someone, I would have asked like 10,000 questions by now, this
Exactly.
and that and whatnot. So ask, never get frightened of asking. Ask questions, and then you'll get your answers. And every personality is different from another trader. So you have to crack, by learning all these things, your own formula. You have to have your own eyes to scan the charts like Sami. So here we go to Maria. Thank you. So all these people, I have nobody in my list with these I like to listen. Okay. Thank you, Maria. So we got Sami on board, and so this is the guy who has the I. So I say that he, like, because I am from the medical background and he is too. So I say you dissect, like we dissect in the experiments, the body, human body. He dissect the charts. He has that eye. So I learned that from him. So if I'm dissecting something somewhere, that comes from him, and on a smaller time frame, more off, and a bigger time frame, and his insight is really good. That helps me. So I'll let him speak to you all and then tell about himself. Hey,
What's
Sami.
up, guys? Hey. Yeah, so we'll say some good words about Sasha. She's very enthused about trading, right? She's very enthusiastic about trading, and like what Dr. AJ said, she was really totally like all over, asking him questions and bouncing from session to session, not sleeping, wanting the answers to this. So if you're a natural detective in life in general, and especially in this, then you're going to do great learning from a detective like Sasha in the markets. Don't really use the group so much as a crutch. Like, oh, I need to know what she's about to do. No, like come with your own analysis and see if it matches, right? Don't use what she's offering as a crutch. It's actually to help your vision so you can focus on the right things. So I think what her and Najim are doing is actually fabulous, and it's really going to help people who maybe have some experience in the game but are not quite consistent, or maybe newcomers. So I think it's kind of like the best of both worlds. Like it's like you're learning along while you're learning along with some of the best, right, in the group, in the space that we have right now. And yeah, I really don't know what else to say more than that. Like there's no explanation not to join what Sasha and Najim are offering. They're both amazing people, and the times I do hop on with Najim, he's always cool, calm, and collected, and as well as Sasha, and you never see any of them getting overwhelmed by emotions. And that's I think a big part of trading that a lot of people don't speak about.
Yeah.
It's not all technicals, right? It's about like managing your technicals. Like, I don't see all my criteria, I'm going to sit and wait. Dr. AJ coming in, punch in the market, get a punch or two and leave. You don't need to be there scalping all the time. And if you can pick up little small habits from each of us, I think you're going to do great. So I know there's some people in here that kind of follow all of us. That's good, but I really recommend sticking to one or two people who have a similar strategy, which is kind of why Najim and Sasha are coming together, right? And just sticking with that. Stop looking for more answers and more details when they're kind of giving you a setup right now. It's like you go to a home and, oh, I don't like this home. I'm gonna go to a new one. And you keep going around and around and around, and now you're homeless, right? So actually you can be homeless from this game. You can get homeless from trading if you don't stick to one thing and really learn it. If we're gonna talk about like a doctor, oh, I don't know, I wanna be a surgeon or a dentist or a pediatrics doctor, and you're not getting anywhere. You see what I mean? So stick to one strategy that you can encompass other strategies from, but you have a solid foundation that you just build on. You never say, I don't like this strategy anymore, I'm gonna move on. I don't know, really, that's your journey to figure out. Hopefully you can, or not hopefully, you probably can relate to Sasha and Najim, and that's kind of why you're here, right? You see their stories, you're on the streams, etc. So definitely give it a chance, even a month. If you like it, go on. I think you're actually gonna miss out if you don't even give it a chance. So that's my 2 cents, guys.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot, Sami. That's absolutely correct. So I cannot agree more. Some people see the analysis, and I used to be correct with my analysis initially. And that's why I learned from him, because it's not that you just see the analysis. Execution is just so much important. And then to let it run is even further more important. And that's the best way to do is always take the risk off the table, which you're uncomfortable with. So you secure whatever, so that you kill your anxiety right there, and then be comfortable. Yes. And always risk only the amount that you're happy to lose. So for example, if I calculate my stop loss and if it's $10 and I'm happy to lose $10, that's only when I'm going to go ahead and take a trade. If that $10 is too precious to me and I have to pay my bills with that and this and that, then I'm going to be stressing myself out, and my trade, even if it's the right trade, will not be able to play out well. I'll be closing too soon. I'll be going in drawdown, and my heart will be out of my mouth. It's really, really nasty. So be comfortable with your risk management. That's why I kept it to right at the first thing, that risk and drawdowns play with your mind a lot. So only risk what you're happy to lose. That's very, very important.
Yeah, just another thing, just to put it on this, another thing just to say on the side. So trading the skill set itself and learning the skill set itself is easy, right? Because it doesn't really take much to understand, okay, this is a bullish candle, this is an order block, this is this and that. You can have the best analysis in the world, and you can literally, I know a lot of people that their analysis, right, are spot on every single time, but they're not profitable. Why? Because their emotion or their psychological aspect when it comes to trading is not on point, right? And you'll be able to, with Sasha and Najim and the group that they're creating, they're going to help you with that, right? Fix that emotional aspect when it comes to trading, right? And trading is literally 90% or 90, I would say 95%, emotion and psychology, whereas 5% or 10%, whatever it is skill when it comes to technical analysis.
So correct. So these are the words that should be in your mind, locked, and never let them go. Always, watch it and make sure that you remember these. Can I have Mr. Mitch on board, please? Mitch, are you there?
Why are you following Savage?
I'm following everybody. I'm not learning anything from
Savage. What do you learn from Savage?
Nah, what you doing?
and you know what? He himself could be a student of everybody, but wouldn't let me be curious. AJ, stop. Okay. Where's Mitch? Mitch, you on? I think he's here and there around. So we'll wait. In the meanwhile, he'll come back. And I think Najim stepped out for a minute too because he got a call. So I am happy to take your questions, guys. As you just know, you just heard from everybody. They help. They help you investigate your own mind, where you are sitting at the moment, what you want to do and how you want to do it. So please ask questions, unmute yourself one by one and ask questions if you have any, or if you're shy, then you can just DM me and ask me there. Direct message, and then we'll take care of that.
Hello, Sasha. Kiran here.
Yes, please go on.
What do you suggest for the people who are working, because not all people are a full-time traders?
Yeah, sure. Why not? If you are working, then you have to, because you cannot be working 24/7, right? So when you have to find when is your free time. So I am a doctor myself and I'm doing my residency right now. So there are times I am at work during Asian, during London, or sometimes I'm doing my rosters and I'm really late at night working. So I work around. I skip those sessions, but I have only, because my focus is limited, right? So I have only one or two pairs that I focus on, and I try to understand only those and their moves and the way they move. So have your focus limited and then try to take one or two trades that you're comfortable with. And if you're really beginner, then you have to maybe do demo or learn and watch and watch and watch and go with 0.01 lot and then 0.02, increase little by little, and then focus only at according to your schedule. So if it's 9 to 5 and you're in New York, so trade during the Asian time and then only watch and observe Asian again and again and again and again. And now after putting in so much work through these sessions, I can identify what I'm expecting from each session. And I can pass on that, now this is not a time. I don't want to be in front of the charts now. I want to do these things during this time because I don't think it's worth it. So like AJ always says, the number of hours that you put on should be able to give you your return back. You should be able to pay yourself with that. Not when you're a learner, you're not when you're learning, but at least when you're just, getting on there. So just absorb and absorb. Start with 1 or 2 hours, start with learning basics, start with watching, joining channels like ours, and then watching and watching and watching how and what we are saying and what we are expecting and where we are expecting and why we are expecting. Whys are very, very important.
Yes, Asha, thank you for that. But I have been following the charts from almost like an year, and like because of for not following some basics, like I almost lost $2,000. So like now today, I knew that it was bearish, so I'm scared to take this sell. And once it was like retraced, like 4-hour new candle was open, so there was 1758, which I'm again scared to take a buy. So these are the things like that are stopping me actually. So how do I overcome?
Yes, because now you have a fear in your mind, a fear of losing. So
yeah, I lost a lot of money.
With,
that's the challenge.
Yeah, so go with.
I'll answer that if you don't mind.
Thank you.
So like I'll tell you something for me. Like for me, my bias this whole week was sells. Right, my bias this whole week was taking sells, and my bias right now is out the window. Right, because you guys can see where price is at right now. Right, did I take a loss? No, I didn't take a loss. Why? Because I didn't answer. Right, I'm letting price do whatever it wants to do. Right, if you had a trade and you lost, right, just let price do whatever it wants to do and come back tomorrow. Right, I tell my students, right, you want to take you're coming into the market like it's like a boxing match, right, and it's like a beast in front of you, right? The market's a beast, right? You want to come in and you want to throw your one punch, your two punches at the beast, and then run away. That's all we're doing as traders, right? We're coming in, we're throwing our punches, and if you keep throwing punches at the market, you're gonna get beat up. You will get beat up. You will get beat up.
And you want to punch. You want to throw those punches at your prime. So every time the market shows potential for movement and easy movement, that's when you want to punch, not just randomly.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's what happens when people lose. They tend to revenge trade or up their lot size because I gotta make up my loss, right? And you keep throwing punches, you keep throwing, and then out of nowhere your account's blown or you're down more than what you expected that you would have been down for the day, right? And that's just something that comes with experience, right? Don't take a loss as a losing day or whatever. Take a loss as it was a lesson. Okay, I lost. That's fine. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I learned from what I did, right? And I understand what happened, right? Today, like, no, I didn't personally expect price to go all the way up here, and I can say it like flat on. Like, I did not think this was gonna happen at all, right? My bias was all sells, right? And I ended up taking sells at 75, whatever. And price went down, dropped, and I got out, right? I got like 100 pips or whatever, and then now price is at like almost 1,800, right? But am I getting FOMO? Am I getting enticed to enter the trade? Am I getting like, no, because like I already threw my punch for the day. I'm already happy with the profits that I made, right? And that's another thing, you know, people are greedy, right? There's greed when it comes to trading, right? If you make money when it comes to trading, right, you get greedy and you want more and you want more and you want more, right? You have to be able to, you know, like a lot of people, everybody has heard this. It's a marathon, not a race. Like everybody has heard it, right? But how many people actually apply it? Not a lot.
Yep, very well said. Thank you so much, AJ. And that is so true. And Kieran, when you were just telling me that you've lost it, you know, there could be many reasons where you have. We can maybe talk in detail about it, where exactly you let it go off your hand and where you didn't stop. You know, again, greed and then trying to revenge trade. These things
Exactly.
never work. I have tried them all. They never work. Never. So right
They never
now
work.
yeah, price has moved up so high and it is doing stuff, whatever it wants to do. But we are sitting here in front of you right now and we are not having any sort of FOMO because we know right now at this time, I'm not going to find a move. And because I have experience with gold and I've seen it doing it like it's things so many times. So I'm not having any sort of FOMO or anything. I let the price play its things and I'm going to come back and have a look with the fresh, how the daily closed actually. At the end of the close, how does it look like, and do my analysis all over again. I'm going to look at the charts all over again with this big move and then see what it wants to give us and what it's trying to tell us, and then we take it from there. We see setups, but because we've been in recent huge drawdowns and in a bad situation, so we miss it. So that's okay to miss. It's better than having another loss. It's better than, it's your money. Just hold it tight.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's not like at one shot I lost the money. It's like over a period of time, like like depositing $100, $200. So like as you know, like gold is something like which is not moving in one direction. So it like hitting stop losses. So the problem was like setting the stop losses initially. So not sure how to set the stop losses. So that's the thing. Like I'm still learning.
That's another thing for me. I don't know about other people, right? But for me, right, majority of people that have, you know, $100 account, $200, $500 account, the likelihood and the probability that you're gonna lose that is very high, right? A lot of brokers that do accept these little small accounts or whatever, these small little deposits, right? They know that you're gonna lose it, right? So like, I'll tell you, like, for example, like my broker does not accept a deposit below 5,000, right? Why? Because they know that 5,000 is a good enough of an amount for people to actually, you know, make decent type of profits. But with a $100 account, the likelihood of you blowing it is very high because not a lot of people understand, you know, the matrix when it comes to what they can do with $100. Like I flipped $100 into 10K, right? But I know what I'm doing. Right. And I know how to scale in, and I know the lot size. I know what margin is. I know all that stuff. Right. But a lot of people don't know that.
That's true. And these are all very important things. And you have to,
Talking about greed and that, what I used to do, and to be fair with you, and to not be lying, I sometimes still do it. Let me explain. Right. What I sometimes especially when I started trading, what I did was every time, let's say, right, I'm trying to take a sell over here, right? This is the TP and this is the stop loss, right? Your stop loss means your bias is wrong. You was wrong. That's it. And once price goes above that stop loss, that means that your trade is fully out of the window. What I used to do, we were talking about greed a couple of minutes ago, and what I think is one very big problem as well is ego.
Yeah. How am I wrong?
Yes, how am I wrong? I used to not accept the loss I was taking. So let's say we have this blue thing, and then we go into a little bit profit, and we go back up, and we hit stop loss, right? Stop loss hit, we're out. I, as a person, I used to not accept that. I was like, yeah, bro, I ain't accepting nothing, right? That thing is not going to take me out. So what I used to do 2 times the lot size of what I used over here, to still be right. And I know a lot of people do that. A lot of people do that, and what most of the times this happens, and then you're gone. You lost way more than you actually wanted to lose.
Exactly.
So what's important to know is just whenever you take a loss, you were wrong, and the only thing you have to do is accept it, be calm, take 30 minutes to an hour off, and look on why you did it wrong, and maybe look for an opportunity to give your trade a second chance, but not just jumping in because you took the first loss. So that's what I wanted to say. Ego is also a
Yeah,
very
but
big killer.
what also a lot of people do, Luke, is that they switch their bias and they enter buys, right? They enter buys, like okay, they hit the stop loss, right? And they're like, okay, no, now it's gonna continue going up. So they enter buys here ×2, right? And the price ends up going down.
Exactly, to make it up for you. Yeah,
and that's gonna happen to you every time. Every time it happens, every single time. And I learned it a very hard way. Lost a lot of fucking money doing that. So be careful with that, please.
Sure, look, understand.
And we have all been there at some stage of time, so it's really not something that we cannot connect to. I'm sure all of you can connect to this, because I've done this. I've done this and I've been there. But you have to, the sooner, like we say, you got to change to bring a change. So you have to change your bad habits, and you have to get a grip on them one by one, so that you stop repeating. And that's when your psychology plays a big role in your mind, that you don't have to have FOMO, you don't have to go revenge trading, you don't have to have greed, you have to not be millionaire in a day. I thought I'm going to make everything back in a day. And I went even bigger, like Luke said. And then I lost all of that on top. And then I was thinking I should have at least held that much. But now I am triple the loss, or, you do it wrong. So this is where we are all able to help. This is where we are all able to be, give our 2 cents, each one of us, to get, hold your hands to take you further, and maybe cut your journey a bit shorter, because how and where and the process that we have been through, maybe we can cut it short, because mine was cut short, maybe some bit from AJ, some from Luke, some from Raja, some from everybody, and maybe I would have continued making silly mistakes, which I'm not doing now, thankfully. So we are here to help you all out, and I know that it's all about money, and money is very precious and very important. We have all those type of thoughts that I wish I held on to this money and not have losses. So the sooner you gather yourself in a community or with like-minded people where they're learning, and then they're trying to put effort when they want to go ahead in life and do something better and make this thing work in their own way, the sooner you have it with positively developed and learning kind of people, then that's the place you are going to be getting on the right path, perfect path that you develop for your own self. And nobody's going to spoon feed you this. You got to do it yourself. You have to work hard. You have to put in effort. You have to understand a lot of things. You have to understand your own self. You have to talk to yourself. You have to come down and say, where did I go wrong? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong?
One thing I want to say as well, based on that, is no mentor is going to make you profitable. The only person that's going to make you profitable is you.
Is yourself. Yep.
It's you. That's the only person that is able to do that. So,
you help yourself. You help yourself by being in the right category of people, by putting in effort, by putting in time, by finding the sweet spot. I call it the sweet spot. When your time is right, when you're not stressed out, when you're using the right lot size, when all these things fit in the right area, you experiment and you do it again and again and again. And then the best part about trading is when you get the cycle rolling. Now comes the exciting part about myself. So I was in losses and then losses, and I did all what everybody mentioned here, each one of these things. But when I tried to get a grip on it, my lot sizes were then fixed. I managed that. Then I managed the right moves, and then I managed the right execution, and then trade management. And then I tried to look at the higher time frames, learned and learned and learned. Then my losses were recovered loads of sooner. And then I stopped being greedy as well, by the way. I stopped being greedy. And when I stopped being greedy, money started coming back to me. I started saying, okay, that's it. Enough for today. I started closing and shutting down my things and getting involved into different things, talking to these friends and these people around, but not actually trading actively, and not unnecessarily just getting into silly trades and then regretting them and stressing myself out of them. When I
Yes.
stopped being greedy, I started becoming profitable automatically. And my runners are running. I have got 1,000 pips runners, and I was surprised at myself. So I cherished each of this step, and I went to AJ like a kid, and I went to Luke and everybody in my WhatsApp group, and everybody like, look, I got these pips, and I'm like a child, and I'm excited that I'm able to do it over and over and over again. And then maybe there will be a phase when AJ and Sami and everybody else is that it starts getting boring. Making money starts getting boring. Wow. But I'm not there yet. I still get excited when I get a 300 pip move like today. But
It's not to the point where it gets boring. It's the point where you have other things that are going on.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen. Because like when you start being consistent and start having money coming in, right? You start venturing out, right? You start looking at,
you grow.
I want to open up this thing, and I want to do this thing, and I want to do that thing, and that starts taking up some time, right? And that's where I'm at this point right now, where I'm starting to open up these restaurants, and I'm opening up real estate, and I'm opening up this and that. So like my trading at this point right now is a little bit on the side, right? Whereas I don't spend 3, 4, 5 hours on my chart anymore. I'll literally come in, I'll literally wake up, whatever, I'll look at the charts for 15, 20 minutes, I'll do my analysis, I'll put in my buy limits or my sell limits based on what I see, and then I go about my day, right? And that's it, right?
Exactly.
I do not spend an hour. I don't remember the last time I spent an hour on the chart. I don't remember.
See, this is the level that I am heading to, and I want to, and these are my role models, and I am now trying to do the same, trying to be helpful to the community, trying to because now I can say I didn't start a Telegram group straight away the first month I was profitable. No, I waited. I was like, really? Am I being profitable? Have I really started it? When was my last losing week, and all those type of things? I assessed myself, and when I felt the confidence, then I thought, why not? I make it useful for many other people, because the same analysis can help so many other people. They can look into these bigger time frames, or the way I am looking at these turning points, the reversal patterns to catch the pips. Even as I say, I am happy to let my partials go. I'm not being greedy. So for example, if it's 3 lots that I've put on, and you see only 1 lot when I post the trade from my MT4 straight away, I don't even show it on Telegram. I show you the real actual trade, because I have the confidence that it's okay. And when I show you 1 lot, it means I secured 2 other positions already, and I'm showing you 1 running it in 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 pips, whatever that is. That means that I wasn't afraid for that price to go back to my BE or stop loss 10, 15 pips that I had left for that 1 position. I was not greedy. That's when it starts paying you back. That's when you have your confluences. You take what you want to take from the market quickly, leave some bit on. So you're going to learn on this process many things, that how to leave the runners on, how to manage risk, and how much you should be leaving on, what is scaling in instead of just going with 1 big position, and how to quickly, because I recently taken all these steps to become successful, very recent. So I can really connect with many of you. I can tell that this has just recently happened to me, and I got over this this obstacle of my life. I think Mitch is back. Mitch, you back? I was waiting for Mitch. Oh yeah, Mitch is back. So we got Mitch. he trades Asian with us, and I joined his Zoom. So when we are going to be a team here with us, so you can hop onto at that time, and then we can trade together. And then me and Mitch many times are doing New York session together as well. So Najim is sometimes done with London, and he's not up for some time late, and then his schedule is not meeting, but he has promised us to change that. Right, Najim? You back now? Okay, he's still on the call maybe. so that's when I trade with Mitch all the time. And Mitch is really, really helpful. I find he's gem of a guy. Mitch, I want you to talk about it, please. Tell us about yourself.
Hi, my name's Mitch. I like long walks on the beach. I mean, nah. Like, I mean, yeah, come in and trade. I mean, I don't know what you guys want to know. Most of you guys already know me. I'm on pretty much everybody's stream. Yeah, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get these pips. Sasha's come a long way. She gets these sniper entries. She was being modest before. She gets like 1,000 pips each position. So, you know.
Mitch is like the most humble person. He'd take it easy. He's like, that's it. You got it. And if you have a question, he'll be very happy to answer everything in detail. He's really a very good guy, gem of a guy. Thank you so much. Ray, you on by now? I don't know if you're on. Because I messaged Ray.
Yeah, I'm here. I made it.
Hey!
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Long time. It's good
I
to
know
hear
it's
you.
been a while.
وين الناس؟
Ray, I don't know.
مختفين يا
I don't know about
وين الناس مسوي فيها ثقيلة؟
ثقيلة تعرف قيمتي عشان
أقول أنت شايفة نفسها.
مقيمة نفسي أنا. الغالي ما تشوفه في كل مكان.
Ignore their code language, guys.
I know a couple words.
All I said, I was like, where are you? Where have you been? I was like, why are you being heavy?
I told him that you don't find valuable things everywhere.
Yeah.
Check that out.
How are you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Very good. Did you catch that gold buys today? I didn't catch them.
I didn't
catch them either.
Yeah, I took the shorts and that's
you guys
Sasha caught every pip on that move.
You guys see what just happened? All the gurus didn't catch the buys, but Sasha did.
Yeah, amazing. My students caught the buys, but I didn't. Can you believe that?
Wow, check that out. So I caught them, and I can't wait to post 300 pips on Instagram once I'm off here. Because of this work that we are launching this Telegram channel. I'm really unable to post my trades as frequently as I was. But Ray, please, she is. I have no words to explain, but she is so sweet, so kind. She guides me personally. She guides me with trading. Whenever I'm stuck, I message her. I'm like, Ray, what do you think? And then we try to put our mind to it, and we make things work together. And she was also taking her students, as she mentioned, right now, and they're doing very well. And so here we have. Let's hear from Ray herself. Yes, Ray.
Thank you, Sasha. That's really kind of you. I'm humbled, to be honest. Now I'm shy. I can't speak anymore. No, but what do you want to hear from me? Is there anything specific, or what's the purpose of this call? Like, just to have a bit of insight.
امدحيها بس امدحيها.
ما أعرف أمدح يا شيخ.
امدحيها زي ما هي ما حد مدحت.
ما أقدر يا شيخ والله استحي أنا.
امدحيها خلصينا يلا.
أوكي الناس بتحس إن قاعدين نحش فيهم فأحسن.
إيه عادي خلهم.
People understand you guys. Come on.
Do people understand? Okay, we're not saying anything. I'm just saying people are gonna think that we're we're talking bad or something, some bad stuff. So it's best not to be rude. So like just to have a bit of insight, what are you expecting from this call? Because I was caught in the middle, and I know you and Najim are starting a Telegram group or already started it. But I think you're just gonna host Zoom calls or.
Yep, we will be hosting the Zoom calls, and today we were just doing the introduction, and then we were introducing everybody on board, and then I talked about it, had a little presentation, and then Najim was here as well. So we told what should be expected out of the group that we were working on it, and then that's pretty much it. And then I thought that I will let you guys tell them a little bit about myself, a little bit about yourself, so they can get introduced to the whole group, the gang we are in, and then they value our information, and that they value us as in what we are bringing on the table for them to help around as much as we can, as honestly as we can.
Okay, awesome. And do you have any specific, just for me to know, any specific sessions that you're going to be hosting?
I gave them a little bit of introduction to that these I'll be looking at the volume times, and mainly it's about the setup, because I'm going to be live. I'm going to be live like how Najim is usually live during that time, so the timings, and then how Mitch is going to, we're going to share those links with them, how Luke is there and everybody on. That's one thing. And then we are going to be posting our constant analysis, what we are looking for, and have our own Zoom sessions. And then we take trades, we take questions, we're going to answer them, and we're going to make sure that they understand the trades that they're looking into, and they learn from the setups, and then have the same kind of insight that we learned from you, and now it's about time to give back to them.
Okay, perfect. So just to get this right, Mitch is doing Asian on YouTube, and Luke London, and Najim is the sessions in between, both London and Asian.
By the way, Najim said he's going to be staying up for the New York too now. He said he's going to do that. And I'm like, okay, that's interesting. So we are also having our own YouTube channel, by the way, where I'm going to be posting everybody. That's what I want to mention to you. I'm going to be posting some small webinars here and there, and then I'm going to be providing some education material that's going to be uploaded. This recording of this video is also going to be posted there, so that you can, whenever somebody wants to know what's going to be this Telegram group is like, so you can just go ahead and have I'll edit it a little here and there. We talk and we laugh a lot, as you can all tell.
Okay. All right, perfect. That sounds like a good plan.
Good, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's amazing. That's gonna be amazing. How are you doing? How are things with you? All good?
Very good. I'm getting weird messages right now. Like, raise your hand if you're sending me a message. Like, I think also like a lot of Instagram requests. Thank you. So amazing. But yeah, that's exactly why I don't like speaking in public. But other than that, yeah, I think like I'm usually not really up for Asian, but I like the overlap. Asian to London overlap, and New York. I don't like trading London at all. I don't know if you. I think Luke is.
Yeah, I know that part. Yeah. I know that
I don't
part.
I just think because there are a lot of
noise. I think.
Yeah, and
it's
not
a
making
shit session. Better go for New York if you're new.
Yeah, there he is.
London, yeah. If you don't, London is very hard. Like very, very hard. If you don't,
it is
indeed. Beginning, go to New York, and then you're gonna be way off better. Yeah. Too many fake and weird movements. So, yo, but who's great, by the way?
Sorry.
So I'm Ray. It's nice to meet you. Who are you?
I never met you before.
I like that. Ray, everybody's pulling your leg. You got to show up more. Everybody's like, Ray, come back. We miss you.
I have fear of public speaking, so I'm taking a break for now.
Yeah, come on, you do it so well. When she speaks, we all hear her out, and we all are just at a jaw drop, at an awe, because she sees things very nicely. So I learned a lot from Ray as well, a lot of tricks she told me, and now I got a grip on them, and I feel the confidence, and I'm happy to give it to you guys, and it's going to be awesome journey. I'm sure of that.
Awesome. I'm glad. I'm sure there are a couple of things that happened this last week with the stuff that I think I mentioned a couple of times in the lounge, but the more you start seeing them, the more they're going to make sense. And yeah, the market just constantly repeats itself. So you just have to backtest and practice, and hopefully
keep
get the
at
grip
it.
of it.
Yeah, keep at it, keep it, and just keep eliminating the factors that are annoying to you, and have this done. Ray, did you watch this? When I went on, I was in the park and I was trading, and I took my table there for the setup, and I was enjoying such a nice sunny breeze there, right in front of the beaches. It was the day. I had so much fun. It was amazing. So this is the lifestyle you want to achieve. I thought if I'm going to be successful in this, I'm going to have a charitable hospital, my dreams, and then I am going to treat people, and I am going to not charge them, and help the community around as much as I can, because when people are sick, it's really painful. But that's a whole another topic that I can start on on and on and on. Where's Najim? Najim, you back?
Yes, Sasha, I'm here.
I thought you went back to sleep.
No, no, I'm here. I was just listening.
Thank you, Ray. Thank you so much. Najim, it's your time to speak up to your people.
So I have been trading for like a year and a half now. It has been a long way to come to this point, and there we go. Like, people see me trade in London. A lot of people here with us join my stream. I have a free Telegram. I had a free Telegram that I sent the live stream zone. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, I will answer.
Yes, please ask questions. Otherwise, we are going to be ending the Zoom. We have kept everybody for too long. I want to thank everybody to join us and say good things. And thank you so much. I really love our community. I don't know if Michelle is around. Michelle, are you on? Because she was at school and I asked her to get on if she could. But I think she told me that if she will be in the class, she won't be able to get on. And I think, yeah. I think she isn't here. Just quickly.
Sorry, I had a question.
Yeah, go on, please.
Yeah, hi. I'm not sure if you remember me from a few weeks ago. I was friends with Kashif, the other trader guy.
Yeah, bro, this is Ted, Uncle Ted number 2.
Yeah, Uncle Ted number 2. So I'm just joining your group tonight, and maybe I speak for all the other newcomers who will come here. So how do you? What's your guys' next step with this thing? Like, what are you guys doing with this?
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's exactly what we just explained. Did you join the Zoom from the beginning or just now?
No, I just jumped on like a few minutes ago. Sorry.
Alrighty, now that's okay. So we also have all this presentation recorded. So if you missed out on anything, so I'm going to be having it all recorded, and I'll post it as my first post on the channel that I'm going to be getting onto. So, but Philip, I can't believe you're thinking of joining me. I think you're too good at trading yourself, isn't it?
Well, I like different perspectives of different people, so I want to see. What people are doing.
I can't believe that. The other day we were trying to get the grip of the knowledge that you've got yourself, and you're surprising me but I'm very happy to have a conversation with you again. That's amazing.
Listen, I'm quite impressed that you seem to have increased your skill by tenfold in the last 2 months or so. So I'm curious to see what you're doing.
Thank you. That's amazing. Thank you so much for the compliments. Yes, I have, and I've been working hard, and with everybody's help around me, including Kashif as well, and everybody else around. And I heard you and all people together, and thankfully I have been. But I don't trade anything else. It's just gold that I'm trading, and that's all what I know. As much as I know.
love gold, so Great.
Yeah, exactly. So what we're going to be in a nutshell, I will request you to please watch the video again when I post it.
Okay.
And in a nutshell, I'll be it's not a signals group exactly with the stop losses, this and that. No, I'm gonna be focusing more on sharing my analysis with the help of the charts, and then we have our Zoom sessions as well. And then you can ask questions, and then we can discuss the confluences that we look into all the time. And even, for example, we are having an Asian session. So of course, the bigger time frame is going to be there. What my expectations for the London or the further move in the New York, or if there's a news time, what are the two perspectives that I'll be looking at? Because always it's the best for me that I look at the two things. I do not marry my bias, so that's why I bought today again as well. So I want to see the reversals and the candles when they are forming, what type of a pattern that they're trying to give me. So I really want to focus on that much more than what I'm doing right now. But yes, this is how we are planning to run the group. Have
So
more and more.
you're only gonna be trading on the Asian session.
No. I trade. I'm gonna not do anything different than what I'm doing right now. It's just that I'm taking everybody on board. So with all that you see on Instagram, if I am in a trade, if I'm looking for a position.
¿Lo quieres decir?
Yeah.
Que mira, de esta punta,
Okay, sorry about that. So if I am going to be in a trade, and if I am looking for a zone, that's where I expect maybe a reversal, a retest and continuation, or anything of that sort. So I'm going to be marking it out. I'm going to be posting it on the Telegram group along with my Zoom links that we are going to be on live with. And I usually cover Mostly I cover Asian and New York session. I'm loving New York more and more than all the other two sessions, because that's when you come, have quick pips, and then it moves quickly. You don't have to do more. Sometimes I cover, most of the time I look at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. NY candle for Asian. And that's when I take, and it works for I leave it on most of the day once I secure my.
You mean like 9 p.m. our time? Like I'm in Bangkok, so you're in Sydney, right? Or
Yeah, I'm
Melbourne?
talking about, no. I'm talking about New York time, Asian session, 9
Right.
p.m. New York EST. Yeah. So that's when I like to trade Asian. That's when 5-10 minutes before that, I like that candle a lot. But Mitch is there and Najim is there. They're constantly looking at the setups. So whatever the setups that we find interesting, no matter what time they're playing out, we focus on that. And if we are taking a trade, if we find it reasonable, we're going to post it there. Not everything is always going to be a success. That's 100% sure. So we are going to have losses as well, but we are going to manage them, and we are going to update the trade management that we are coming out of it, because it's not working out. And I think I was targeting 30 pips, but I'm not targeting 30 pips anymore. I'm securing here. The candle formation isn't good. So it's like either why are you on the live Zoom session that we are on, and if you're not on, then on the Telegram updates. So that's how we are.
I literally, honestly, like Kashif just told me, he's like, oh, check out Sasha's Telegram or her Instagram. She has like some group going on now. I was like, oh, I think this was yesterday. He told me, and then I just checked you out yesterday, and I was like, oh, that looks cool, and I'll check it out. So I'm interested to see what you're doing. So yeah, interesting.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks a lot. And if there are more questions, we are happy to take more questions on. And then
yeah, I'm actually Uncle Ted in disguise, everyone, just so you know. This is actually Uncle Ted. I'm just faking to be someone else now.
I love Uncle Ted. I love him anyway, and I've chatted with him. I love him. So if you're Uncle Ted, more than welcome.
Yo, Philip, you know how it's like one-on-one, the exact same voice. Like it's scary.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And the way he's laughing, even that.
It's the same.
Maybe it is me. Maybe it's not.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
He's just calling himself Philip now, you know.
I think I have to record him, and I have to send the voice to Uncle Ted and tell him we got your replica.
So, okay, last question. What's next for you guys? What's the next step here?
right now. This was just a launch, and this was just the testimonial that everybody was trying to tell. We were just trying to tell about each other's venture, how we are trying to help the community in our own unique ways, and that's all what we did here. And if you like the program, you're most welcome to join us. Send me a direct message, and then we take it from there.
Okay, cool. I'm curious to see what you guys are doing. So
Sure. You're most
very
welcome.
cool.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Just
Sasha.
one question from my end. Are you so I know Mitch is running his own streams. You're gonna start your own stream as well, or you're having collaboration with Najim, and either you're gonna have a combined stream together, or how's it gonna work?
Ray, whenever I am on and wherever I'm on, if I'm on with Mitch and if he doesn't have a problem, we'll just broadcast that. So this has never been an
so there's
issue with us.
so it's not
Yeah.
it's not an organized, like not both of them are gonna come to a single place where
we can be together at the same place and streaming together, not like streaming on. I don't plan to stream a lot live on YouTube. I'm going to be focusing more. No. YouTube is not my main focus. YouTube, I'm making that channel for the webinars that I want to put on. So I'm going to be having a lot of. I am aiming to have a lot of educational material there for everybody, and from there and learn like the reversal pattern, the setups, the risk management, a little bit of small videos that I'm going to be putting on, and because it's just that I want to give them my perspective of how I'm looking at things, but on not on a lengthy video type of thing, 2 hours, 3 hours now, but just like small thing in a nice way. I'm gonna start doing when you start doing it, that's when you actually evolve your own way of doing it. So I still have to explore it and come down that how I feel more comfortable, but that's what my intention is like. That's what I'm thinking of doing. So I'm not in coming down to have live sessions with Zoom and on YouTube with Luke time or with Mitch time or anybody like that. If I'm going to be having, it's going to be my own Zoom or the Zoom that they're running together, hop onto that. However, it's going to be like, we'll just discuss it further. So there's no competition that we're bringing in.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. I just wanted to have some insight on that, because I know everyone has their own stream, and I didn't know how everyone's going to run their own stream separately, and then you're going to be on all of them kind of thing, or
so where do I send my money?
Yeah, we're inseparable anyway.
Where do I send my money and how much is it?
Tonight,
I'll just send you $1,000. How about
that? No, for Ray.
Ray speechless. She's like, what are you talking about, AJ?
Okay.
Okay.
Where do I send my money?
PayPal or Bitcoin.
All right, send me the Bitcoin. I'm better with Bitcoin.
Not me. Ask Sasha and Najwa.
خلاص بعطيك انت كمان يعني اسكتي.
لا I'm okay. Thank you though. Get me some coffee though. Send me some coffee.
I know, we need to make it. We'll send you.
No, awesome. I'll be whenever I get the chance, I can join you guys. So probably gonna
please do. You're most welcome.
All right.
It'll be like value you'll be bringing on. Thank you so much. Anybody else have any other questions? Thank you, Ray. Okay, I'll pass it on to Najim. Najim.
Yeah, I'm here. I hear you.
Yeah, so tell us, how much is it? When can we pay?
What did you said? How much? What?
How much is it? When we're gonna pay?
$1,000.
All right, send me your PayPal, bro.
So I guess that's it, Sasha. We said everything, right?
Yep.
I'm more than obliged for everybody else to say it on my behalf. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Najim. Thanks, Ray. Thanks, Sami. Thanks, Mitch.
Thank you, guys. Thank you a lot.
Thanks, Maria.
Looking forward.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming in.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, Najim and Sasha. And I hope you rise and shine with this. I know you will.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Bye.
much. Bye bye. Thank you. Bye bye.